Hey guys, it's CHP Technologies here, and today I want to teach you how to get the curved screen from the LG G6 on pretty much any Android smartphone. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's start things off by giving this phone a fresh wallpaper. There we go, that seems fitting. So I'm not sure if you guys can actually see this, but the corners of my display are actually curved. Now obviously this isn't the LG G6, this is the OnePlus 3. However, you can tell that I got the display corners completely rounded. I'm going to show you guys how to do that, and then I'll show it to you guys on a few different devices. So you're only going to need one thing for this to work, and that is an app called Cornerfly. Yeah, Cornerfly. And what this app does is it essentially curves your corners. Now if I go ahead and turn this off here, you can see my corners actually straightened out. If I turn it back on, my corners curve back up. Now, you can have a notification set so then you can actually enable and disable it whenever you please. However, I do not like to do that. There's also full screen detection and full screen. I have had issues with certain apps where the application would be curved, but the status bar would still be straight. So you'd have just this weird black corner going on in your display. So I typically turned the full screen detection off, and you can see right there it says that some devices may have issues with this. You can choose which corners are curved or not, so if you see the top right up there, it'll straighten out and curve back up, straighten out, curve back up. So you can choose which corners you want curved and which you don't, but I mean obviously if you're downloading this, you probably want all the corners curved. Now one place I have noticed an issue is with YouTube. So when watching, or just really watching videos in general for that matter. So I've noticed that when you hold the phone in landscape and watching YouTube videos, the top of the video will be straight. However, the bottom, so this side, would still be curved. So that is an issue I've noticed, but it doesn't really bother me too much because obviously I'm watching the video. Now you can, of course, adjust how drastic the curve is. However, as you can see right there, you have to purchase it in order to make the curves more drastic. But you can test it in here, so let me go ahead and crank that up. You can see it goes to 24 and down to obviously no curve at all. But we want to leave it on 12. That I feel is actually just a perfect look. Now, this looks really good, especially for an AMOLED screen, because the corners where it actually cuts it off is actually black due to an AMOLED screen. When black is on the screen and true black is on the screen rather, the screen basically turns off. So to me, AMOLED is probably the best way for you to truly experience this feature really well. Now let me go ahead and show it to you on another device. We're going to take a look at my OnePlus X here, and I have the same thing going on here, and you can see the corners are curved on this as well. And again, the OnePlus X does have an AMOLED screen on it, so it works out pretty well. Now, the last phone I want to show you is on the Nexus 5X. Now, the reason I wanted to do it on the Nexus 5X is because of this being a non-AMOLED screen. I don't think it would work very well. So let's go ahead and apply that same wallpaper. There we go. Now you can kind of see what I was talking about before, where it curves, but it's curving above the navigation bar. So let's see if we can't fix that. So we're going to go into the Cornerfly, and you can see when I'm in an app, it works just fine. But apparently when I go back to Nova Launcher, you can see it actually shifted up. So go back in here, go back home. So if you have a device with on-screen navigation keys, I feel like it may cause problems. So let's see what happens when I turn on full screen detection. Yep, you can see it still kind of messes up. But to be fair, for an LCD panel, or a non-AMOLED I should say, because I don't actually know what type of display technology is in the Nexus 5X, I just know it's non-AMOLED. But for a non-AMOLED, it actually looks pretty nice. I'm actually pretty surprised that it looks this good, considering that the corners are, well, when there's black on the screen on a non-AMOLED, it's just pretty much light coming through black. But this still looks really nice. I mean, if you... Oh, and see, look at that. Weirdly enough, it just randomly kind of fixed itself. So now it's actually working again. So if you have a phone with on-screen navigation keys, it seems to be kind of a hit or miss. But otherwise, that's been Cornerfly. It's actually a pretty nifty little app that allows you to get the curved displays that's on the LG G6, or the curved display rather, on pretty much any device. Now, obviously, there are genuine benefits to a genuinely curved screen, like the one found on the LG G6, where because of the corners, it allows it to resist drops better. But obviously, this is just a little software trick, so it won't improve the durability of your device or anything, but it is still a cool little visual feature to have on your device. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, as it does help out the channel a lot, and hit that subscribe button for more videos like this in the future. Again, thank you all for watching, and have a great day, everyone.